We've all seen the overpowered main character flex on everyone, but today's list is about pain, betrayal, and sweet, sweet revenge. These are the top 10 anime where the OPMC gets betrayed and comes back stronger. Kicking off with number 10, my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero's. Alright, let's start with one where the title itself basically screams, "Bro, I'm built different." Our boy Akira gets summoned to another world alongside his classmates. And guess what? The so-called hero of the group gets all the hype until betrayal hits. Akira gets dumped into a monster-infested dungeon like a piece of expired bread. But instead of crying about it, man levels up so hard it's disrespectful. He becomes an assassin with god-tier stealth and skills that make the hero look like a background NPC. The dude literally turns revenge into an art form. It's got all the good stuff, dark fantasy vibes, political drama, and the glorious satisfaction of watching fake friends realize they messed with the wrong guy. It's basically what would happen if Kirito decided to go full Sasuke, cold, calculated, and absolutely savage. Sliding to number 9, backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. Yeah, this one doesn't even try to hide what it's about. The title is the plot. We've got an MC who's betrayed, thrown into a dungeon, and left for dead. Classic betrayal starter pack. But instead of dying, he turns the dungeon into his personal training arc. Monsters? More like protein shakes. Traps? Just extra XP. The man grinds his way up from nothing until he's a literal nightmare for the people who betrayed him. This anime gives that raw satisfaction of revenge, but with a twist. It's not just about rage. Our MC grows smarter, colder, and scarily efficient. It's like watching a bullied kid come back as John Wick with magic powers. The pacing is tight, the payback hits hard, and the villains? Oh, they get what's coming. If you like your revenge stories crunchy with a side of poetic justice, this one delivers the full-course meal. Landing on number 8, welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Now you're thinking, wait, betrayal? In this colourful comedy? Oh yeah, let's talk about how this sweet cinnamon roll of an MC got sold to a demon by his own parents. Like, bro, who does that? But here's the twist. Iruma doesn't become some dark avenger. Nah, he becomes the most wholesome, overpowered demon student in history. The show flips the betrayal trope and turns it into a comedy masterpiece. Iruma adapts so well it's almost scary. One minute he's a timid kid, the next he's casually earning the respect of literal demon royalty. The betrayal here isn't about revenge, it's about transformation. Iruma's growth is pure joy, and every episode's a reminder that sometimes the best revenge is success. Also, if you don't love Az and Clara, you have no soul. Welcome to Wholesome Chaos, Population, Iruma. Looking at number 7, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. The title's long, but so is the list of people who underestimated this man. The MC was the world's best assassin, betrayed by his own organization. Typical, thanks for your service, now die energy. But the goddess of reincarnation basically says, want to get revenge and save the world? And he's like, say less. Now reborn in a fantasy world, this guy plans his moves like it's 4D chess. Every decision, every ally, it's all strategy. This ain't your average Isekai where the MC just swings a sword till things work out. Nope, this man weaponizes logic and loyalty. It's like Hitman meets ReZero, but with actual emotional stakes. Betrayal made him cold, but his comeback? Flawless execution, pun fully intended. Dropping in at number 6. Moonlit fantasy. Imagine getting summoned to another world by a goddess, only for her to look at your face and go, ooh, no thanks. Yeah, that's how our boy Makoto's adventure starts. The goddess literally rejects him and throws him into the void. Talk about a cosmic-level betrayal. But Makoto? Oh, he doesn't fold. He builds an empire, befriends dragons, commands armies, becomes so powerful that even gods start sweating. What's crazy is he doesn't even try to get revenge. He's just chilling, being kind, and still ends up terrifying everyone. The disrespect that turned him into a legend is the real glow-up. It's the anime version of getting blocked by your crush and coming back looking like a billionaire. Tsukimichi is proof that sometimes divine rejection is just character development with extra seasoning. At number 5, Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. If this title doesn't scream petty vengeance, I don't know what does. Our boy Tuka gets yeeted into another world with his classmates. only to be betrayed and abandoned because his stats look trash. Classic setup. But plot twist, his so-called useless skills turn out to be broken beyond logic. The man literally goes from loser to low-key god-tier destroyer. What makes it spicy is how dark his revenge journey gets. We're not talking light-hearted revenge, this is straight-up purge energy. Tuka's vengeance isn't just emotional, it's tactical. The anime dives deep into what betrayal does to a person. If you've ever been underestimated, this one will feed your soul. And by the end, you'll be cheering every time he obliterates someone who doubted him. Coming in hot at number 4. The Rising of the Shield Hero. Oh, you already know. This anime defined the betrayal comeback genre. Naofumi gets falsely accused, humiliated, and stripped of everything, all because he drew the shield weapon. And then, boom, he turns that shield into the most unstoppable power in the series. His journey from pure despair to absolute dominance is storytelling gold. Every time he wins, it feels earned. And can we talk about Raftalia? She's the real MVP, man. Together, they turn tragedy into triumph. The revenge here isn't about killing enemies, it's about rebuilding trust, identity, and self-worth. It's emotional, epic, and filled with moments that make you want to scream, "Let's go, Shield Bro!" The betrayal burned him down, but his rise, straight fire. Sliding up to number 3. Arifureta, from commonplace to world's strongest. This one is wild. Hajime starts off as your regular soft-spoken class nerd who gets betrayed and tossed into the abyss by a jealous classmate. What happens next? One of the most brutal glow-ups in anime history. Dude eats monsters, crafts weapons, grows demon-level strength, and comes back looking like he's been bench-pressing the trauma itself. Arifureta gives revenge fantasy a metal soundtrack. The transformation from prey to apex predator hits hard, and Hajime's bond with Yue adds that dark romance spice. Yeah, it's edgy. Yeah, it's over the top, but that's exactly what makes it so addictive. Betrayal was his villain origin story, and honestly, I respect it. But trust me, number 2, it hits a different emotional level. Sliding into number 2, adventurers who don't believe in humanity will save the world. Man, this one deserves more attention. It's an underrated gem that starts with 4 broken people who've all been betrayed by humanity, and instead of moping around, they form the most chaotic yet functional party ever. The MC, Nick, gets kicked out of his group after being accused of theft, Betrayal 101. But his comeback isn't solo, it's about finding trust again through shared pain. The group dynamic is hilarious, messy, and oddly wholesome. They're all cynical, but still try to believe in something again. It's like Konosuba, but instead of dumb luck, it's trauma bonding that keeps them alive. The anime balances humor with healing, and it's honestly one of the best examples of turning betrayal into strength. But trust me, number 1. Oh, you're not ready. Finally, number 1. Tower of God. Few betrayals hit harder than Rachel's. Bam literally risked his life to climb the tower for her, and she repays him by sending him into the abyss. Straight up villain energy. The emotional damage here is off the charts. But Bam doesn't stay broken. He comes back colder, sharper, and insanely powerful. His transformation from naive boy to calm, terrifying force is cinematic. Tower of God is betrayal done right. It fuels the story instead of ending it. Every floor Bam climbs feels like another layer of his pain turning into strength. The animation, world building, and character depth, top tier. Rachel's betrayal might be one of anime's most hated moments, but it gave us one of the most compelling revenge arcs ever. Bam didn't just survive, he evolved. And that wraps up our list of anime where betrayal forged absolute monsters. From assassins to shield heroes, every comeback hit harder than a One-Punch Man finale. Which betrayal arc broke your heart or fueled your hype? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more anime lists that hit like emotional damage.